welcome back to another My First 5 Minutes on the kit, mate. I'm looking forward to today because I have been practicing a lot lately. I've been practicing I'll show you on the kit, but I've been practicing singles between my right hand and right foot. If you're a part of the podcast I do with Mike, if you are a part of that Patreon page, you would have seen like the practice project we've got going on, which is wicked. It's a thing where we all hold each other accountable for practicing and whatnot, and it's cool. So I've been practicing my singles between my hands and my foot. So babu, 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 right hand kick, bada 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 ba, and then left hand babu babu ba, and then both babu babu ba, and then the hardest one, right hand, right foot. Well, just kick. Right hand kick, left hand kick. So babble, 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 babble. It's really difficult. Really difficult. But the reason why I want to do it is because I want to get that Travis Barker crossover lick going down. So anyway, hope you're good, mate. Let's start off by answering a question that we had last week. Okay, cool. In a writing or studio situation, do you find yourself always reaching for the same rudiment or feel? What would you recommend to practice? What would you recommend to practice to keep everything fresh and interesting, mate? It's such a good question because I feel like every drummer in the world has the same problem where you just overthink everything. And every time it comes to a feel, you want to play every feel you've ever learned and tick all the boxes at the same time. And then also we always get to the point, and inevitably, where you get bored of what you're going to play before you've even played it. I bet you're watching this thinking, yeah, I get that. Like every time I sit down at the kit, when I'm sort of not really practicing, to be honest, you know what you're going to play, and sometimes you're like, oh, this is so boring. But the one thing that helps me keep everything sort of fresh and to not overthink really when it comes to feels, because that's the most important thing, mate. Not overthinking. Really, you're not reinventing the wheel with feels. So you are going to be playing a lot of the same things, and every drummer does. That's another point I'll get into. But to keep everything, to stop myself from overthinking, I just basically play what's in front of me, as in what I'm given. So the music that I'm playing along to, what's in the music, so the feel of the song, the vocals, the bass, all that kind of stuff. And 9 times out of 10, mate, it's probably just singles. And what's changing is like the accent or the feel to match the vocals or the other instruments in the track. So for me, it's not really about keeping it fresh. I said fresh, like it really weird then. It's not about keeping it fresh. It's about playing what's musical and what is serving the song. And I think when you switch that mindset, you can play the same thing over and over again, and it doesn't matter because you're playing what's best for the song and the moment and the feel of the song and all of those kind of things. And then back to my point on like every drummer like knows exactly what you mean, and I do as well. When you say keep it fresh and whatnot. And to be honest, mate, over the years and years and years of like just playing in different bands and music and then also dipping my toe into that like drum clinic world and that masterclass world, which I've mate, those things terrify me. I know I forget how to spell drums, let alone play them in those situations. I go to do this like crazy chop in a clinic situation that I know like the back of my hand in here, and then what comes out in a clinic is completely different. They're terrifying, mate. But my point is, from doing those things, you're surrounded by like amazing drummers. And what you realize is, as time goes on, most drummers play a handful of things, a couple of things. In the early stages of getting good at this instrument and practicing, you're like a sponge. You want to take everything and learn everything. And now where I'm at and where I see a lot of like other players that I adore, is that they get to the point where you just go, yeah, I know there's a load out there, but to be honest, mate, I'm just going to pick like that, and maybe that. Yeah, those 3 things, and I'm going to just go to town on them. And they're going to be my voice. And they master those couple things. So, and it's the same as me, mate. I play literally like 2 or 3 things, mate. Honestly, I'm a 3... What's the saying? One hit wonder. I'm a 3-hit wonder. I play 3 things, mate. 6-stroke roll, paradiddle diddle, singles, and then, yeah, like a few variations of chops and stuff that I've learned over the years. But it's a great question, and we could talk about this for days, but my best answer would be forget about like making things new and fresh. Always just feel the music and vibe it out, and think to yourself, what are the vocals doing? What is the bass doing? What is going to serve not even this song, but like the next section coming up? And that's what matters, man. Like, don't get in your head too much as a drummer. Be in your head as a musician, and that will help. But don't get me wrong, we all think like that. Trust me. And then another little thing to add to all of that is just practicing, mate. Like I said, I'm really practicing at the minute. I'm trying to do like 20 minutes, like four times a week. And I'm noticing a big change. And you're doing these, you're able to play these things that were in your head. And that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm ever wanting to do, is become the drummer that's in my head. You know, when you hear an idea, I just want to be able to play those ideas like that and not have it be a blag. So yeah, all of that stuff I just said. And then also just practicing, mate. Practicing can really, really put you on some new cool ideas, man. But yeah, let's jump on the kit, mate. I'm going to have a little jam. And I'm loving the blusdha. Learned the blusdha for the first time a couple of weeks ago. And I'll show you more of that single stuff that I was working on. But yeah, thank you for watching, mate. Comment down below. Let me know what you've been practicing, what you're up to. Any more questions, pop them down below as well. And then what else is there? Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. I've got to give this kit a tune, mate, because I tell you what, it's been cold here in England. And that, my friend, is going to be like a saggy... The skins are going to be like a saggy tissue. They're going to be all warped, and I'll stop talking. I'll just go and play the drums. Anyway, ciao, ciao. Yeah, see you in a sec. 5 minutes on the clock. Let's go. I'm looking forward to this one. I'm feeling spicy. Up. That's cool. The blusdha. Learnt the blusdha for the first time, didn't I? Woo, cheeky. That's what I'm trying to work on, mate. It's so hard because I want to get better at that. It's a blag at the minute. So instead of looping it, which I originally did to practice it, so instead of doing this for like 5 minutes, and that's how it developed. So I started playing it as a groove. Now I play it as a feel, and that's often how I sort of do exercises. Just play them as a feel, because then I have more fun. So this is going to sound ropey, but this is now how I'm practicing singles between my hands and my feet. That's too fast. It's so hard, mate. Honestly, like, I want to get that crossover thing done because I've always wanted to do it. It's always been in my head, but I've never been able to do it. And that's getting me better at doing it. But yeah, normally I'm around 180 BPM without it falling apart. This one's the hard bit though. Really tricky. I can play it as a groove like that. So, it's tricky, mate. It's super hard. There we go, mate. That's either music to your ears if you're in the gym, or that is not what you want to hear when you're having fun on the drums. But yeah, tune in the next few days. A couple of drum cams come in, more of this. Let me know in the comments if you find this stuff hard like me, because yeah, tricky. But I'm going to practice for 20 more minutes. All right, see you next time, hopefully. See you soon. Bye.